Guys, it's the week. It's the week, guys.
It's the Mondays, guys. Don't you
It's
guys
the
feel
week of
excited?
San Diego Comic-Con 2026.
Yeah. And then Marvel decided, screw it, we're not going to show the biggest trailer of the year on San Diego Comic Con. We're going to show it to everybody on Monday.
We're going to show it on the Monday before the con.
Exactly. I remember that used to be a big event too. Like when they would reveal a trailer to one of their biggest upcoming movies specifically for a convention. But now and they would do that for Super Bowl too, right? But now they're like, yeah, it's not worth it anymore. So yeah. What can you do?
No, it's the fact that you're forgetting they already did that. The first trailer list was at a Comic Con.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought
we're
somebody
just seeing that trailer, so I think that means they're getting a new trailer on the next one.
Okay. Yeah, I would assume somebody would have snuck a camera there or something to have gone on like a
You
bad
can't.
lead recorded.
Anything you're trying to film, if they catch you trying to film, they literally just take you out. They got people on the top row of the stuff with these cameras that detect if you're trying to film shit.
Oh wow.
They got instant transmission. They got instant transmission. Like,
they're gonna send you to the Disney gulag.
Yep. Audience, I literally bared witness to seeing security guards take a fan out of a signing with both arms, dragging his body. Yeah.
But yeah, based on what I will get fully into it when we do the thing off week. But apparently, it's that trailer just with some stuff not in it.
Okay. All right. That's something I guess.
All I'm gonna say right now, before I get into it later, is they took away his drip, and I'm not over it.
I disagree.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Right now,
like you have deniability.
Right now is a time of talking BS stuff, guys. You guys have any BS of the week you guys want to talk about before we get to the main topic?
Like the Legendary Adventures.
Namor. Also, what you're talking about Namor. I know it.
You don't know who I'm talking about?
Like the Legendary Adventures of Buck Bokai, the greatest baseball player of the 23rd century, maybe.
How do we talk about like what Jake said that? Oh, go ahead, Witch.
Also, audience, be proud of me. I made pants for the first time.
Yay! But without pockets, audience, without pockets.
Yeah,
the pattern didn't call for pockets, guys, and I'm making a superhero costume.
Which made Apocalypse pants, and Jake watched My Adventure Superman when they stole another Wonder Woman villain and made her fall in love with Jimmy. So this is the second one in a row.
Yeah. Oh my god! DC will do anything but give Wonder Woman a show. I swear to you,
they'll do anything for Jimmy and let him date people who actually like him.
Right. It was Dr. Poison, in case people were curious.
A Kryptonian had the hots for you, Jimmy. What the heck, man?
No, he did the right thing. Don't do that.
Yeah. Give it a shot at least. You know,
he felt weird about it.
No, it wasn't about giving. It was about him giving it a shot. It was about her just coming to Earth, not understanding anything about dating, let alone social life, let alone dating. And then Jimmy being like, "I'm taking advantage of that." That felt reasonable to me.
I wouldn't say take a. That's like taking advantage. I'm saying like let's give it a shot. You know,
Teen Titans, Starfire and Robin took 4 seasons before they were like, you know what, she got it. Like, let's date. You know,
that's no fair. That was the whole will they won't they trope of a teen series, man. You know? Like,
but you know what? By the time they did that, yeah, but by the time they dated, Starfire knew what
Superman is an adult series.
Well, no, it's an adult series that plays like a kid show. So yeah.
Just saying, like it's not. Yeah, audience. My generation's Superman was from the animated series.
He was that's still the best cartoon Superman for me. The Superman.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure this era, My Adventures of Superman, is going to be a whole new generation's version of Superman, for better or worse.
Your Superman's a soft sword boy.
Wow.
I think he has better moments than he doesn't. I think he's fine.
I think he's better.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely not season 1. Season 1, I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, I liked him, but it's like, Jesus, I need you to like toughen up, bro. Like, toughen up, bro.
Drink some of that whole milk, like get some tougher bones in you, man.
Yeah.
So.
I still think my favorite scene from Superman CAS is when Superman's riding a bicycle. It's because he doesn't have to. I like that he just enjoys doing it. And I was like, that's fun.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm just kind of, it's just those simple moments of just taking your time, I remember that was one Superman book like I read where Superman, when he was going to Metropolis, he decided to take the train. I mean, yeah, he could have just flown there, lickety split, but he's like, I just want to take time to think, really,
Right.
Thanks a
let me
lot,
just take
Superman.
this
While you were
time.
taking your time, you were still out of range, so you couldn't hear me screaming. But if you made sure to talk to it on time, you would have heard it. I'm saying.
Hey.
So thanks a lot for that.
I think
Can't
my Avengers
expect him
Superman.
to ask every prayer, man. Come on,
I think with my Avengers Superman is that I don't like how it's supposed to be like it's on Adult Swim. I guess because Cartoon Network is dead, but I think it's like
Unfortunately.
it feels like because of the decisions that they made that ruined their lives, but whatever. But
I'm blaming Warner Bros, dude.
but I think my Avengers Superman's thing is like it doesn't feel like an adult show. Like it really wants to be. It just really doesn't feel like one.
Gotcha.
I can see all the stuff in Steven Universe.
It's sadly the effect of like adult for us is not adult for current kids because they can handle a lot of stuff we watch.
Right.
So while our stuff was mainly trying to show adult life is fully serious, now it's like actually they try overly done to show you can have fun as an adult, which I feel like that's something you need to discover for yourself as an adult and not from a cartoon.
Right.
Yeah, you're still allowed to have some fun when you're in your 20s, but when you're 30s, you gotta start growing up.
I think being an adult is way more fun than being a kid. To be honest with you, I think for the most part. If you had a deep,
that's because you're a responsible adult.
That's true.
If you make your own money, you're allowed to use your own money, do your own stuff. That's fine. A lot of kids today are not that.
I think my thing is like because I think when being a kid they're always like, yeah, high school was like the best years or whatever. I'm like, it's honestly college. It's not even close. College is like the best middle period between being an adult and like being a child. Because everything you see in those high school movies, you really just do in college. You don't do it in high school.
When you're in high school, this may be from my generation, but you really did not give a dang about your school textbooks. But once you get to college and you actually have to spend money on those textbooks, you ain't losing sight of that thing, man.
Not even that. It's like I just remember the freedom I had as like not I could like do whatever I want and then not have to worry about my parents like, hey, it's too dark outside, get back in here. You know what I mean? Like I remember just like, oh yeah, I remember just being outside my first night and being like just expecting my mom to call me because I was just outside at like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, oh wait a minute, I'm by myself now. No, I can do that. And that feeling was so liberating. Like I think people really need to understand that being an adult is not miserable. It's actually can be really fun if you just know how to use it right. So
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I feel like these shows try too hard to show that, but they don't show it in a way that the average person would enjoy it in a sense like that.
Right.
Like Superman having the joy of life, and and I mean it's fine, but this is like recently where it's like, oh yeah, me and you've been dating for like a week, like 2 weeks consistently. Let's get married. I can't wait to put like 4 kids. You're like, hold on, now they go damn.
I got a model house. See, we got I got little crypto on the farm. I got a kid here. I got there's Jimmy. There's Car. There's me.
But it's like shit. It's been 2 seasons of a show. We've been doing a whole show. We just spent whole shows getting to this point. This is 2 seasons in, bro. The first season was all what they won't date, so it really gets 1 season in.
Yep. Yeah.
So like it's rushing adulthood to show that every part of being an adult is fun, and it's like some of that stuff people have to explore for themselves.
All right. Also, I'm sorry. If you're an adult, if you're like roughly the age of Clark and you don't know how to communicate with people, bro, that was your child. That you should learn that as a child. All right. I don't know. That's crazy to me. That's something you learn watching Disney Channel. Okay. Over and over again.
have all the fun you want until the bill actually comes in.
No, I was like,
Right
because
in the
the quote unquote adult lessons the show teaches, especially season 2, is about like, well, you got to
The
communicate.
adult
With the
lessons they
person.
teach you are stuff you should have learned in high school.
Right? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like, oh, like you got to communicate with your partner. Yeah, I know. Like, is this still a thing? People
Yeah, you should learn that by the time you started dating the third person.
right.
That was like, say you want about high school movies. I know you're saying, oh well, a lot of stuff you really do at college. It was like, I do think the time for mistakes when it comes to dating stuff.
Oh
is
yeah,
high
it's definitely high school. It's definitely high school.
school.
Definitely high school. Yeah.
So you do those type of feeling like, yeah, this is the moment where you date around, you try different people, you try different things. You don't, because you really don't know what exactly you want yet.
Right.
And that's really the best period to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, we passed the 10-minute mark, guys. Guys, ready to get started?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, by the way, sup Tevia? He's in the comment section. Just want to point it
Hey,
out.
dude.
Taylor, we're not talking about Spider-Man. Why are you here?
Well, we are talking about Mary Jane. That's half of the equation.
We
for
don't
Tevia.
want to talk about her though.
Wait, well, it's on. There's very little comic discussion topics. All right, so yeah.
I can make up something. We'll see when we get there.
If it makes you feel better, Austin,
You know,
I had to
Cryptid-
replace.
Cryptid, where's
I have-
MJ at? Where's MJ at? Scratch her off the list. I got something, bro. I got
No, funny enough, like I had to scratch her off the thumbnail because of a last-minute trailer that came out today.
something.
So blame Doom for that, for getting rid of MJ, guys.
So we're gonna blame the whitewash version of Doctor Doom.
Give him a clap, Witch. Give him a clap.
I'm gonna blame the
Gotcha.
Dr. Doom that's being fully acted, not just half acted.
There you go.
Gotcha. But anyway, so let me get us officially started. Welcome to Compact Live, news and reviews of the week, audience. You're here with me, Cryptoseeker 415. I better see an actual shield in John Walker's hand, so move on.
You're not loud.
My name is Jake Talonal, and I'm here to say I might be a mutant, but if Doom stands against my people, I might have to stand with him. Okay.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it's Doom versus mutants, he'll fuck me up later. But I feel fuck me up now. So we're picking that
Well,
up.
think of it this way, audience. It's Doom. He is a human. He is one of us. So.
I'm just, if Doom is saying I'm getting rid of all the telepaths in the world, taking their powers away, we might have something we can talk at the table. Okay.
Listen, not all telepaths are mutants, and not all mutants are telepaths.
Not all mutants are telepaths, but they're too dangerous. Those telepaths are too dangerous. Okay.
yeah.
And what if I
Have
tell
to
you
be
my
telepath,
bias
not
for that?
mutants.
It's just my secondary bias. Okay.
Gotcha. Austin, your intro.
Oh, Breaking Wall Ace Comics. I hate telepaths as well.
Same here.
And you don't have to be immune for me to discriminate against you. I promise you. I'll figure it out.
yeah.
Anyways, I'm Richter, also known as the Witch of Jotunheim. Pronouns they, he, and they got rid of his drip, and this is not just an MCU problem, but it is still a problem.
But I like the pop collar.
We'll get to him when we get to him.
And together we form Sentai Pose, the Phanatics. And we talk about the news and reviews of the week. And on our special Monday nights, we talk about the media news. Okay. So we're going to be talking about what's this? Blue Beetle returns.
You really
Princess
gotta
and
figure
the
out
Frog
what
live action.
you really got to figure out what type of robot you're trying to make with us, because like we're only 4 people. I want robots 4 pieces.
Yeah, we're not. We can't even make Voltron, dude.
So
Yeah,
is it like,
some Power Rangers-
so is one of us like both legs?
Hey, some
Or
generations of Power Rangers made a Megazord with 3.
Wait, yeah, Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
This is what it is. I figured out.
I've seen Power Rangers.
Wait, you're both arms, I'm both legs, Jake's the torso, and Crypt is dead. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
That's
There
how
you
I
go.
figured it out.
So,
There you go.
Austin, you're telling me that you're the crotch?
I guess.
Somebody
so.
had to be.
You know what? We'll make it work.
And you know what? You know what else is making it work? Doom. Because we are here to celebrate Doomsday. Dun,
I'm
dun,
not
dun.
celebrating.
But you know which we do have socials we need to talk about.
And
No,
we also
they're
have to
not.
talk,
They're
and
not
we're also
real.
going to be talking about about a potential of the return of the Apu, by the way, audience. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what that topic was, so I didn't say anything about it. I was like,
Okay. You know.
But yeah, you do have something called socials. That's what I'm gonna call them now. So fuck you. Anyways, You can subscribe because I said so. You can also follow us on Twitter at Comic Fanatic 69 because I also said so. Isn't that right, Austin?
Yeah.
Exactly. If you want to find me, you can find me on Twitter at witchofjotunheim with an E instead of the U. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at witch_of_Jotunheim. Don't worry, I'll try to get pictures from San Diego. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anyways, you can find me on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and Letterboxd at Northstar Aria. And yeah, all that fun stuff. Jake
What's up?
is wherever the fuck Jake is. Where are you at, Jake?
He's in a holodeck.
I just finished my shift at DS9, and I'm just chilling out with the crew right now.
Well, I'm chilling
In the
out with Pike
schoolyard.
and friends right now,
School.
so we're in two completely different time periods right now.
Well, I can't spend
Fine
time.
trouble.
It can't be in the schoolyard because it blew up because there was a terrorist attack. You know.
Yeah,
Like I said, I was going to say, find trouble and never looking too hard. All right.
Yeah.
Not surprising at all. No one's surprised. You can make your own Austin today, but you got to make it just right, okay? You can't use white bricks. Isn't that right, Austin?
It's all fun and games until one of y'all fuck up. Y'all some like some type of demon thing, and then I don't know tell you.
And then you have to call my bitch ass, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with you guys' dumbassery. And
Gotcha.
Cryptid is doing Cryptid thing.
Yay. Gotcha. But all right then, I guess with that, we could get started with the topics of the week. And let's start out with the head show itself. Avengers Doomsday trailer, audience.
Man, Doom looks fucking stupid. No, I'm just I
mean, he looks pretty dope, I gotta say. Like you kind of needed to show what a powerhouse he is right off the bat when we first see him, you know. And I gotta say that scene where Thor clashed with him, like let me bring up that picture. Like, damn,
but
two fingers.
but I think also about this up we were talking about. Like, what is he doing? I don't understand. Like, how's he doing that? Like,
we have to find that out by the time
I guess
the movie comes out.
They're showing it as like a physical strength, but it really should be magical.
right.
Yeah, magical adamantium fingertips. I don't know.
Bro, that's like Robert Downey Jr. No. It's like,
if you make it so Thor can't break through adamantium, you're doing too much.
but that wouldn't matter because two fingers wouldn't stop him from moving. Like the Force would move him back. Like you wouldn't be able to stand there. It's still Robert Downey Jr. in the suit.
I'm just trying to look at the pattern in his gauntlet too, like if that reminds us of anything. But no, it just seemed like random patterns, you know.
Oh, so. Tavia says it might be Franklin Richards' powers. He might have stolen them or something. Maybe I don't know.
Ah, okay.
But that's what I mean. If you're going to do that, have be a power of magical. He needs to have an effect. He just has his fingers up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Franklin still, makes an effect when he uses powers.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Tevye also said, personally for me, this trailer for Doomsday was good, especially with Dr. Doom kicking ass. You need that for a boss villain, so
I'll be back. I got to show you something.
Go ahead. Okay.
I didn't
Jake talk.
I thought the trailer was okay. I thought it was like, I mean, like, show people that Doom is a threat, but I like the Infinity War trailer more.
I think that one just like felt better.
Yeah, it had a better feeling. A better feeling for me. Yeah.
I will say this, like, I think one thing they did spark this trailer is that, like, everything you see here, it has to be the opening act, so at least the first 30 minutes or so. So they're not like taking bits and pieces from acts 1, 2, and 3, which is what I appreciate.
Yeah, can you upload those real quick?
What?
Yep.
Are you able to upload those?
I'll go back to my room.
Commit your
can you upload those?
Commit your 5%, Jake. Come on, do your 5%.
I'm moving to my computer. I just need a second.
Okay. I'll
these are the posters they made.
I'm doing this live while painting a jacket, by the way. So,
these are some of the posters they made where you see the full look of Doom in its movie.
Okay, let me see if I can bring those pictures up. Just give me like about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. While we do that, can I talk about Mystique?
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I thought I was gonna do it, but okay.
Oh no. Okay, Jake, you can do it. Okay, do it. You do it, man.
Where are they?
Okay, so which you were?
Okay, I see.
Which you want to talk about Mystique?
Just like real quick, just to bring up something real quick.
Let me bring it up. Let me bring her up. I actually got her picture. So yeah.
Yeah. I still don't like the fact that they did like do the face scales. However, I do like everything else I'm seeing with her at this point in time. Like, I know
Yeah,
some
I
people
would.
don't like it. I know people don't like her hair, but it kind of reminds me of when she was hanging out with the X Factor team back in the 90s. That's the
Mhm.
vibe this look gives
Like,
me.
I'm glad
Why
you
don't you
brought
like
up the
the
hair.
face scales when it is that version of Mystique?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I just never liked the scales. That's why.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I'm glad you brought up the hair thing because I remember when we were talking about the promotional art, like I think a week or two ago. Like I said, I wasn't too fond of the short hair, but now after seeing it in live action, I'm like, okay,
Now
it's working.
you didn't like the still, but you liked it in action.
Yes, okay, I can see what they're going for, so it
I
looks
thought
cool.
people were too hung up on the character who probably not gonna look like this for most of the movie.
Oh yeah, well. I'm gonna find that funny when somebody makes a complication of a video of like all the screen time of Mystique in Endgame.
It's gonna be
Are
like
you going to
5
put like
seconds.
yeah, like literally like because you go? Are you going to put in the scenes where she's transforming into somebody as part of that compilation too? Like really? So does that count? Let's see. Tevia saying, "I am glad went with Mystique's original costume." Yeah, you can count on that fan
But they
service.
do
We'll
it
see
though.
that. An alteration of her white suit,
It's just
Uh,
white. It don't look anything like her dress.
gotcha. Still no skulls though, but oh well.
He
That
might
might
well
be
be
a little
wearing
too
Black Widow.
much.
He still might well be wearing Black Widow's outfit from her movie, the white one. And if y'all want to say just being
Mhm.
white look like it.
Yeah. So, we'll see how that goes. I did like the scene of like her transforming into Yelena, and we're gonna have a fight sequence between them because think about like these Avengers movies is it's like you do want to see the toys in your toy box of like two characters from other franchises. Or let me sorry, not franchises from other roads want to just clash with each other. So
I
that
like how people were mad about it.
really how.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, why are they fighting? And one want to feel fight when people fight them. I'm like, bro, if people just randomly teleport into your house, you'll be fighting them too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, especially since after this place got trashed.
Yeah, this is clearly right before the Sentinel incident. So
Yeah.
whatever's about to happen is about to happen. Go down too. They're expecting an attack, and then heroes they never met they teleport in the house.
I can't wait for the Avengers to be like, ooh, see, we gotta go. So like, sorry if you get fucked up.
Yeah, and I do have to bring this up. Yelena is on the good guy side, and Mystique normally is a villain. So I mean, it's a hero versus
You
villain.
can't
What do you expect?
you can't say normally as a villain when she's been a hero in these movies more than a villain.
Oh, well, just the baseline of her in continuity wise, she's been a villain. But yeah, the Jennifer Lawrence was a
She's been a villain as
was a
much as
hero.
Elaine has been a villain. You want to put it like that?
Well, no, okay. The original actress for Mystique has been a villain. Well, Jennifer Lawrence was
Rebecca
doing all the hero stuff.
Romaine.
Yeah, Rebecca
Yeah, but
Romaine.
that's I'm about to burst your bubble again because that's the problem because they retconned everything, and that's why I was playing this recently, Cryptid. Because they were like, because we're talking about this, and they were like, why didn't? Let me see. It wasn't Gambit. Somebody, one of the heroes did something, and they were like, this can't be true because in X3, Mystique lost her power. So how did she have her powers again? I was like, bro, the whole point of the time travel movie was to retcon everything. It does not matter.
Oh wait, no. To be fair, even in the third film, Magneto lost his powers, but then the cliffhanger showed that he was getting his powers back. He was able to move that.
So either way,
that don't mean like that happened for every mutant. That could have just been a Magneto thing.
No.
I mean, that's just one getaway to saying.
Because he's
that's
old.
That's just one getaway to saying how Mystique got her powers back,
Right.
So, wow, a character that lost their powers. I'm sure we will never see them get their powers ever again, audience, right? So, but nah, I'm glad to see her here. Speaking of like, oh, no, it's for fan service, man.
It's not fan service. I can promise you, if she wasn't here, and someone else, no one would not be asking, "Where's Mystique?"
Mm-hmm.
People did not like the original Mystique outside being a villain. She was no one's favorite person. She was, and people hated her. People hated Mystique by the end of her other series. I promise you, and they could have. You don't like it.
I would be like, Mystique, isn't she the greatest mutant of all time. Actually, didn't she die? Wait, isn't she dead?
Exactly, but it doesn't matter
Did
because
Apocalypse
everything
kill
got
her?
retconned. That's all.
Yeah, no. Did Apocalypse kill her?
No, but that's
Uh,
yes, but it doesn't matter. Okay,
different
and
timeline.
no matter what timeline you use, she should not be here.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot she
Let's
died.
just say this is Fox X-Men 1.3. Let's just put it that way. You know?
It's right before Days of Future Past happened for them, maybe or something. I don't know. Fuck.
Gotcha. I mean, speaking of the X-Men characters, another sequence I liked in this trailer was clash between Shang-Chi and Gambit. You know, so yeah. Again, I like seeing characters that were from different zones in Marvel having to interact and clash. You know, thought that was real cool. So, and yes, audience again, like Channing Tatum did say, he's going to tone down on the accent, so he's going to be a little bit more serious here.
Bro got a
I mean,
lot.
he's like, what was that? Which?
It wasn't even about being serious. Just people legit couldn't understand them.
Okay, I mean, that was the
Because
point.
about Gambit, you can watch Gambit the show, like the cartoon, and see what Gambit's saying. People didn't know what the fuck he was talking about that film.
Yeah, well, that was the point. Those for comedic gags in Deadpool 3, but now
is the time for serious.
I know. That's the problem though, because the people who actually had that accent praised them for doing it. So it's like I'll just keep it, and we did not know what he's talking about.
I just want every time he says something, like the Avengers just look at him. They just like look back at Scott.
I like when they do that. Yeah, they look at Scott. Scott's like, he just go left.
Yeah.
He's not from here.
Remember, we still can't forget they have a problem with the MCU humor that they're just trying to adjust at this point.
Can someone say Cajun the way that Wolverine used to say that shit?
Cajun.
That Cajun. Like, bro, he used to call him. He used to use that word like a slur. That used to be a
What
slur.
do you want? What are you doing here, swamp rat?
Hey,
hey, that's a slur right there, man.
I should have known you would have been here with that Cajun. I'm like, Jesus.
Funny enough, Rogue kept calling Gambit that swamp rat. Like, okay. But, I'm glad. It wouldn't surprise me if they stated that Gambit was from this universe, actually, because I know.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure it's not the same Gambit, to be honest.
I think it is because, like, remember he didn't even remember how he got to that place in Deadpool 3. You know?
Yeah, but that's the point of how he got there. His universe clearly got deleted before he got there. I don't think it's this one.
So they probably sent him to a universe that was similar to where he came.
Yeah,
from.
I think the point was like, oh, your Gambit, the universe doesn't have a Gambit. You can be their version of Gambit, and it doesn't mess up anything.
So are the convergence like? So the convergence don't happen if you like
incursions.
Incursions don't happen until unless you like, if you start proving timelines, it doesn't happen, right? Was the TVA also supposed to?
It's more okay. So incursions so far has been mainly because there's a version you already there.
Right.
Yeah. That's why America Chavez doesn't make when they go to different places. Right. Stephen Strange goes to these places was looking for answers to how to beat Thanos, and he himself was already there. Like you can't occupy two spaces type thing.
Right.
So that would cause the universe to start collapsing and stuff. The longer you stay there, the longer it gets messed up.
Right.
That would happen with Miguel in Spider-Verse because that universe had a Miguel, he just died. But it doesn't change the fact there's two Miguels here.
Right.
That's the easiest way to do it.
They're gonna have to establish these rules. Tevye saying, I am curious, will Wolverine, Deadpool, and X-23 be in this movie?
No.
If they are, they have to hide it.
I think they're going up in Secret Wars.
Yeah. They have to hide some reveals for this movie, so.
Well, unless if Deadpool's here, and
I don't think it's way too many people already.
If Thor dies in this movie,
to get rid of some people so they don't have to be in the next movie.
If Thor dies in this movie, then maybe Deadpool does have to be here to explain the Thor Chicken 3. I guess.
No, he doesn't. If Thor dies in this movie, they're just gonna be a different Thor.
I guess so.
Let's see.
Remember, he got to randomly be. He had to randomly be who he was at Thor 2.
Oh yeah.
Technically, incursions caused this, which blew up the universes. Oh, and also we got a new commentator from Mr. Alcabulan. Still sick we never got an X-23 film.
And you never will.
Wouldn't that just be NYX though?
And you never
what random X-23 young X-23 story did you want to adapt? Because it's
Yeah.
not a lot.
And
I don't even think I heard
Oh,
of
all of
one
them are really
X-23
gross,
film.
like Witch said.
Yeah. Yep. And we also got
I get
another
I
comment.
get what you're saying, but like I said, if they wanted to do her currently, since she's an adult, and just have her be the main Wolverine for a while, I would have been fine with that, to be honest.
Gotcha.
I would want her.
I think it would have been all time you could really do that because fans already behind the character compared to like most of the time they try to switch the character out.
Yep. And Iconics only made a comment saying, "Is Loki coming back in this movie?" We saw him in the
Yes.
trailer.
He's literally in the trailer.
Yeah.
He
You
did
were
a
looking at
stoic-
his old TVA.
He did a stoic stare out the window.
I think Doom took his powers because you see him back in his regular TVA outfit.
Yeah. You see him looking at his old TVA ID
so that
card.
implies that Doom has to wear those stupid ass loafers Loki was wearing at the end of season 2.
Probably.
Maybe.
Let's see. After Logan, it was rumored the issue really all about writers and pre-production. Really, yeah. Well, Fox was promising a lot of things.
Fox got sold right after that. Remember?
Yeah, Fox promised a lot.
It's supposed to be a 2019 film.
Exactly. So, but yeah. Let's see.
We had like 3 things. They both in a Mr. Sinister film as well at that time, and it just wasn't working out.
Well, I've been hearing people suggest like there's going to be what's his name, Kylo Ren's actor is going to be the villain for the next X-Men film.
Adam
maybe.
Driver.
Well, yeah. Apparently, he was. They'll try to get him to be Magneto or Mr. Sinister or something like that. Because he can act. To be fair. Yeah, he can act. I can definitely see him being Mr. Sinister. Outside of Star Wars, he's a very good actor.
Can he act like a Holocaust survivor?
I think he could. If you see how he acts,
Adam Driver's not
first of all, don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I'm saying because my point is that Magneto is old. He acts old.
No. I mean in the sense, no. I mean in the sense of like, could he do those things? Yes. But he should not be Magneto. No, don't say that.
Fox is so man.
Like that. I don't know, Jake.
Jake, I want you to look into the camera and apologize to every single Holocaust survivor out there
for asking if Adam Driver can act like a Holocaust survivor in a movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good. They can cancel me. I'm good.
Gotcha. All right, let's move on to character that I think we all have unanimous agreement with. Which I'll let you lead this one. Your man.
They got rid of his drip.
Explain the drip. Explain what you mean by drip, Witch.
So I'm just only speaking about the MCU. I'm not speaking about the comics right now, which is very similar to this conversation we're having right now as we speak. Okay.
Yep.
So in Wakanda Forever, he had all of these like, even though his main outfit was just the shorts. Right, It was just the shorts. However, it was what he brought to it. He brought in the jewelry. He brought in the earrings, the headpiece. All this pizzazz. And then you look at this shit, and you're like, "What the fuck is this? Like, does it look good? Yes, but I don't think this should be King of Talokan. This is not even Atlantis bullshit."
He had a body and they covered it, audience. That's
Iconics only. Iconics only. To answer your question, with Spider-Man is doing his own thing. He's not going to be in this movie. He's going to be in the next one.
I'm pretty sure Spider-Man died in it, by the way.
By the way,
I don't remember him. If it's all heroes on deck, you're getting every hero.
For all the new people here, don't forget to subscribe.
They went to go get Scott Lang based on a random rumor. Not Scott Lang. Tony recruit this nigga off a YouTube video, okay? He's about to fight 6 villains. I feel like you need another guy. You're getting this guy.
Yeah, but new guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, hit us a like. Yo, welcome to the channel.
But doesn't take that much to give a thumbs up, guys.
I understand people's issue with the character changing his outfit and stuff. But I think it makes sense. Especially in more recent times, he does do this often where his outfit, when he's fully performing as King versus when he's not in the water, he does change it to this degree sometimes. So I do kind of like the fact that
he's been in that Speedo longer than most people have been alive.
Which think of it this way, man. They always have to do this with they always have to do this with every character when they go into a different movie. They have to give him a different look.
They can't handle his drip.
For toy merchandise.
No, if I want to sell toys, I'm not just having the same nigga in a Speedo with earrings every time. It's not gonna work.
Yep.
Well,
They
you
do
could
that
ch-
all the time, though.
You could change the
They
color of
don't
the speedo.
though.
You could change the color
You
of the
can change the
speedo.
color of the speedo.
There you go. He could be in
at
a
least
red.
give him his earrings back.
He could be in
has
a red
Power
speedo.
Ranger
Where's his fucking
speedo.
earrings?
He could be in a red speedo with diamond crust on it. There you go.
Mhm.
There you go.
And-
Like,
Alright.
where
and
is
You're a
the
sick
thing
person.
that his
Which
wings,
to,
his ankle wings better be fixed.
which to respond to your question about where are the earrings, it might be the at the actor's request. You ever think of that? Because I remember when Sam Wilson did Cap 4, yeah, Anthony Mackie said, "I don't want to have to wear the cowl ever again." So they had to adjust it for the
He's
actor.
probably wearing clip-ons. I don't know what his situation is.
Yeah, it might have been
And
bothering
plus,
his
the
ears.
earrings
You know?
are probably not the worst thing this actor might
Mhm.
have to do as Namor.
Yeah.
Okay, there are worse
Yeah.
things.
I mean, just
Like
saying, there
playing a
could be a
character
lot of
who's known for
reasons.
swimming underwater all the fucking time, even though he didn't know how to
Mhm.
swim when he got the role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Know that?
and then after seeing a character, a person do that, you probably would change little stuff if they ask about
I'm
it.
salty. They are getting rid of
Yep.
his drip, Joe, and whatever the other Russo brothers' name is. I'm coming for you specifically.
You're coming for the two people who probably had nothing to do with it.
They probably didn't, so I don't give a fuck. I'm coming after them, and it's on
Mhm.
site.
Gotcha.
And this is also a
Well-
comic book problem too, guys. This is also a comic
Mhm.
book problem too, but we do not have the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I am.
I disagree. I love all of Namor's outfit change in the comic book. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, because you want to see his
Look,
dick
I
print, I do not care.
Look good.
His
I
outfits in the comics are
I
great.
just don't think it's in Namor's character. Okay.
But do you,
So-
you know where you can see? You know where you can see a Zick print? Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals. He's still going up in Marvel Rivals.
Okay,
My
I'll give
favorite
Witch-
Namor look is still the full pants and the bladed shoulder pads. I don't care what no one says.
I'll give Witch
was
this. Like, do you
was
think it
up
would
to
have
me,
been better?
if it was up to me, Namor would be wearing something similar to what Colossus and Nightcrawler used to wear back in the day.
That little V
so
thing.
very little.
Yeah. Okay, Which, like, I'll give you this. Do you think this outfit would look better if he didn't have any sleeves?
No,
No,
I
I
think
do
he could
that.
work with
I don't
the
think he
sleeves.
should have
I
a middle
think we
part.
just need that middle panel to be
Yeah,
gone.
the middle panel.
I think it would look 10 times better if he got rid of that middle panel.
Uh-huh.
Outfit. I think it's
So bare chest. The
outfit.
V-neck
I think
is
it's
what you wanna
good.
see.
But the problem is, if you tell me if he gets dried out, he has issues. He shouldn't be wearing full clothes.
No, definitely.
Thank you.
Okay, that
Like
does
that, I
make
just think the
sense.
outfit's great.
The outfit's
Mhm.
cool. I just don't think it fits Namor's character.
Unless if the suit absorbs water and keeps it within itself.
Yeah.
All right, ban Jake from the call. Go to the next picture.
Cancel
Okay,
Jake on
Jake.
Twitter.
Bring up the pictures you uploaded, man.
Well, I put them at the bottom. It's at the bottom. It's like right there.
So you're just bad at your job.
It's
You
Okay,
right
let me
there.
do it.
I just put them right
I
there.
want-
there.
I was trying to highlight the comment section, but okay, all right.
Cancel Twitter.
Doctor Doom.
So we get our full pictures of Doctor Doom. So I've up close on the mask. I think it looks good.
Yep.
I don't think there's nothing to talk
And-
about this one.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but like
We
in
do
the
not
beginning
know
of
if Monica will be fighting alongside the X-Men. She should be.
Yeah.
This should be what she is.
Justice for Monica
Yeah.
Rambeau. The
Like
second.
out of all
one
the
day.
people could cry about not being in this film, Monica should have been in this film. If she's not in it, she should have
Out
been.
of all the
Carol?
characters in this film, yeah, I second
Yeah.
that. I'm with you on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like narrative wise, Monica had the biggest other reason to be here. Jean Grey's actor did not want to come back. Holly Berry at first did not want to come back. Okay, so if they're in the film, it is what it is. But they did not want to do it. So anyone keep begging for them to be in the film. Why didn't they do the film? Why they do the film without them? The actors did not want to come back. The X-Men team we got is because people did not want to come back.
Yep. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but like in the beginning of this trailer, right? Was that the first time we hear Doctor Doom's voice?
It's actually the second time, but yes.
Oh, okay. So that's how Robert Downey's going to be sounding as Doctor Doom. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
okay.
is very nice.
Yeah, like people tend to forget, right, because of the success of Iron Man, but like RDJ, he's one of those actors that he doesn't just play himself in every role that he's in a
Playing
movie,
a black
right?
man. He played an Australian guy playing a black man. All right.
He played
Yep.
a dude disguised as another dude.
Now tell me, if audience, be honest, if you didn't know that was RDJ, would you be able to pinpoint that was RDJ in Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
Come on, be honest. Be
Well, I
honest.
can definitely tell you that was supposed to be a white man playing.
But now you know who. But the thing is, you know that's RDJ playing that character in Tropic Thunder. You know.
Yeah, I could probably figure it out because I have eyes,
Mhm.
semi-working
Yeah.
eyeballs.
But you know what?
When
I
I
can't
hear-
figure
You'll be
out.
surprised. A lot of people did not know that when they went in to watch the film, and then that was a big controversy about the film as they came out because the dude was doing
Mhm.
blackface, and then they moved on because it was
Yeah.
clearly the point of the movie was he doing that.
Yep. Also,
Whereas
look
he
up.
he was talking about method actors who had to go way too deep to do their job.
Yep.
Method
Also, look up
actors,
his.
all I can think of is Jared Leto, and I hate it.
Yeah. Also, look up his role as Charlie Chaplin. You know, again, he's a versatile actor, and I'm pretty sure he had a good role in Oppenheimer too. I didn't see that movie,
I didn't see
but
it because that movie was 3 hours long, and I ain't watching that.
Yeah, he was really good Oppenheimer. He did really deserve that Oscar.
gotcha. All right. The other picture to go along with this.
Yeah, you get this full lifted outfit. And the reason I posed this picture cryptid because you can see how they did his armor and you see how separated it is, so he can move in it. And I really like that because a lot of people come to Doctor Doom's outfit, especially you see like in drawings. They like to draw like one full suit of armor.
Yeah,
They don't realize it's not connected like that. They do have to put it on one piece at a time because it was fucking hot.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought like with Doctor Doom, right? He's not a mobility sort of guy. I mean, he's a guy who would
he can fly. He got boots and rocket boots and stuff. He doesn't walk that often.
He crosses his arms as he's fighting you. You know, like I'm above these petty squabbles, this and that. You know, so that's just the way I see Doom and his armor. Not meant to be flexible and mobile.
I was just very worried because you see how like the Iron Man suit come down to when he sit down and stuff. It still feel like it's one suit because of the way it fits together. So you've been able to see that it's fully like each part is fully separated. I really did enjoy visually. Go to the next photo.
Yeah, it's nice details. And
look at his cape scripted.
Let me see.
I like this, and then I realized why the fuck is he kneeling, bro? Who is he kneeling to?
He's kneeling to his success, bro.
The one above all.
Marquee, if they do that bullshit, people don't know. There's this one book I hate it. Out of all the first 4 books, it's the one I hate the most. It's Doctor Doom. They revealed that Doctor Doom has a teacher. His name was the Marquis of Death, and apparently he had taught Doom everything. It was like everything Doom ever covered because of this guy. I was like, man, fuck this book. But Jake, this is that picture I sent you a long time ago. There's a picture of them, like Ben talking about, man, my Uncle Tunya can beat this dude up. And Marky Dev looks at this, interesting. Let me go get her. And he told her to the room, and he kills her. And he looks at him and says, your aunt was weak, nigga.
Well, Austin, I'm sorry the college dropout isn't the self-made man you thought he was.
He
only dropped out. He only dropped out because Reed and his friends ruined his reputation.
No. He only dropped out because he was getting expelled, and it sounds better.
Right.
I'm sorry. Does he actually have a college degree? No, I'm just curious.
You know what? Listen. No. Technically, yes.
I don't want to technically. Does he actually have a college degree?
In reality, yes. And you know why he has one? Because he became a fucking dictator and gave himself one. All right, he has one.
I didn't know you have to have a degree in order to be a dictator. Audience, I didn't know that.
You know what? But he didn't need a degree.
Listen, I'm saying he became a dictator and then gave himself a degree.
Oh.
But he didn't need that degree. He didn't need that degree to rule the multiverse. All right.
Oh, he wrote his own degree and certified it on his own. Like, wow.
But before we move on, there was one thing I did want to bring up with all this because people, love to be bring up the conversation. Well, Doom didn't have any build up. Thanos had more build up, and so I went back and looked at every time Thanos had build up.
Yeah,
that what you know. Every build up, everything we learned about Thanos before Infinity War was literally retconned.
Mm-hmm.
So we went into Infinity War basically not knowing shit about this character. Think about it. Avengers. Let me explain. Let me explain. Avengers 1 says Thanos is coming. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, they tell you a bunch of shit about Thanos. Oh, we're his daughters. I'm the last survivor of my race because Thanos goes to planets, he kills everyone there. He's very insane. Yeah. Oh, he won the Infinity War. He won the Gauntlet and stuff because he wants to kill everyone in the universe. All that shit I just said was a lie, by the way. By the time we got to film, everything we just found out about him and Guardians of the Galaxy was a lie. Avengers 2, we see him show up, he gets the Infinity Gauntlet. And then you find out, oh, actually, that was the fake Infinity Gauntlet. See, this is also one over here is also fake. We also don't know where Thanos got this glove from, by the way. It's not the one for Thor. But who knows? So literally everything you learn about Thanos going in Infinity War was a fucking lie.
Well, to be fair, like
did he kill everyone on planets? No, actually, he took half of them. Wasn't Gamora the last race like the police and her herself keep saying? No, actually, he let half of them live. He just went with him.
Yeah. I think people think that. I think people like the idea that the Thanos is coming. I think that was what they remember more than the.
No, I get you have more time to anticipate him showing up. I'm just saying. Right. If you're saying, oh, he had more build up. I'm like, he really didn't. We just got kept. We just spent more time saying he was here, but everything we learned about him going to the movie was wrong.
Remember in Avengers 2 when he's like, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
Know what he wants.
Remember in Avengers 2, he's like, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and then he was like, "Ebony Maw, go get him."
like everything you learned about Thanos going into that movie was a lie. He literally went against everything you knew about this character. So when it comes to Doom can't be that good because Thanos compared to Thanos, like realistically, we're at the same baseline. We don't know shit about this character.
Okay.
We don't know shit about this character, but at least we know
what you don't have is you don't have the 1-2-3 punch that was Civil War, Infinity War, and then Endgame. Because Civil War really did lead up to Infinity War really well. That was
but
technically you do have the build up because of Thunderbolts. But
your build up is Thunderbolts, where we know in Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, you actually see him. We know he took their child,
right?
And this, so we know he took a child that even Galactus himself said that nigga is strong. Y'all gotta watch out for this guy.
I need that baby to be me so I can retire.
Then Thunderbolts, it shows you, whatever's happening is happening here. He is on his way.
Right.
So I get the argument, but it's not a great argument. It's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. There is also another point I wanted to make in this trailer. We kind of overlooked this, but Thor, right? He was narrating he was rallying the whole.
It's Thor's movie. This is Thor 6.
Yeah. It seems like Thor's going to be the leader of this movement against Doom, and to that I'll say, I feel so sorry for you, Sam Wilson. God damn, dude.
Do not get me started on how.
Maybe
Sam will lead the Secret War. Maybe.
No. I don't, because even when the Avengers movies and stuff, Cap was the tactical leader when they were on the field, but even Iron Man told you, actually everything else I do. He just leaves them around here. It's literally the same thing. Thor's bringing all the teams together. He's the only nigga that can go to every point and get everybody.
I think the difference scripted you're having is that we never had Avengers movies with Sam. So like it's not like Sam's Captain America in an Avengers film. There's gonna be really his first showing on a team ensemble cast.
You're asking people who know about heroes to be like, oh, we'll prefer to listen to Sam than Thor, the ancient god.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you have a team that's called the Avengers and there's a Captain America there, and you're telling me that person is not the actual captain of this team, I'm like, wait, wow, that happened.
I can do that. It's called Jet McKay's Avengers, and that book was great. So fuck you.
Well, you got Captain Marvel, like,
don't do that shit.
I don't think Captain America has ever. I mean, at least in TV shows, I don't think Captain America has ever been the leader of the Avengers. He's been more of the moral.
He's a tactical leader. He's basically what Scott is. Where it's like Xavier's the whole team. When it comes down to it, Xavier's the main guy. But when it comes to on the field, you're listening to Scott. You're not listening to Xavier tell you what
I think Cap has always been like, whoever is the leader, they look at Cap, they're like, Cap, are we doing the right thing? Yeah. All right, I got it. All right, let's do it. Here's what they look at Cap for.
I just think it's going to be hard for Sam to kind of stand out when you have like the A-list Avengers characters in this movie, you know?
I think that was always going to be my issue, though. My problem with Sam as a character was, he got the shield, sure, that was fine. Him getting handed the shield, Bucky, I know it pissed a lot of people off, but it is what it is. They explained why. But then his whole show was about him giving up the shield and then being mad that the government said, well, fuck you then. We'll give it to somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he got the shield back, and we go to his movie, and it's him still being like, damn, bro, I don't think I should have been Captain America. Just make up your mind.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't trust you to be my captain either.
Yeah, he wasted his tenure as Captain America. Now I don't know.
So it's like, And then the rest of the movie was a Hulk thing. So it's like he wasn't even like doing Captain America shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how good you are tactically because you didn't get a chance to show anything. So if I'm on the field with you and Thor shows up and tells me he fought the threat already, and then Thor's gonna kill him, like, nigga, tell me what you know.
I'm just saying, like, if there's like this whole multiversal battle that's going to be happening,
to be fair,
Thor has a resume. Thor has a resume more than Sam at the moment.
I don't think the problem is even Thor. I think the problem is because Cap is never like the main hero in any of the Avengers films. He's just a very important character. It's the fact that Steve is now here and Sam hasn't had enough time
to be fair to that. Everything we saw, they show so far, Steve's not going to be taking over Sam's spot as Captain America.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that.
So,
but from an audience perspective, you will always be looking at Steve and not Sam. You'll be like, "Well, what's Steve got to say about it?" You know,
I get that, bro. Yeah. I get Marvel not having confidence in Sam at this point. Because they keep fucking. But it's not Sam's fault. It's their fault.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, like I said, Sam, you switch it into the show a little bit. You had the government instead of him being like, "Well, no one would accept me, so I don't want to do Captain America." Had the government actually take the shield from him. So you have a beef with them giving it to another person. I feel like you fix a lot of his issues and with that show. And then, become an actual movie and not a Hulk sequel.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate.
His first lead.
It's a casualty of bad writing.
Not even just that. Not even just that. I don't think you could look at Sam or just anybody and be like, "Oh, this is your first Avengers movie as a leader." Guess what? You're handling the multiverse situation, the biggest situation you ever had.
Yeah. Way too much.
And then we know you're destined to lose. So it's like this would be the worst first appearance you could have had. You're destined to lose. It'd be like if Steve only showed up for Infinity War and then they all lost. I'm like, yeah, nigga, it's your fault.
Yeah. It was like, no, you had Captain America 1 and 2, but he was a no Avengers film until like years later, and then he finally got his chance. I was like, we lost.
Yeah.
You
let us to Wakanda, nigga, we lost. I feel like Sam, as long as they don't do Sam dirty, I feel like he's gonna come out this movie okay. But I think Sam's big moment need to be in Secret Wars. And Sam is a big part of them actually fully winning the situation in the next film. I think it's okay for him to take a backseat here. But it can't be Steve is here, and then Steve's the big part there. I think that will fully kill Sam's character.
It would. I mean, but I just gotta say this: like, if the end result of this is Captain America going back to being Steve Rogers, hey, audience, you can't say that's going against the comics because that's what happened in the comics. So
yeah, but we have two Captain Americas though.
If they want to do Captain America both at the same time, I feel like you have to fully separate the teams. And you have to do Avengers West Coast.
Ooh, I would be down for Avengers West Coast.
I think one of them, I don't think you can't have them both in the same Avengers team, and you can't have them both in New York. And we're going to do this. Sam and whatever team he built of his Avengers had to go to the West Coast, or you got to get them in the main building in New York.
That's also something in line with the comics audience. You can have more than one Avengers team. Yeah, it's weird to have more than one of the people that have the same name. But you can have more teams, Avengers adjacent teams. Damn, I cannot talk today. I don't know why, but all right.
It's this damn heat, man. It's making
It's Richards.
It's also Reed Richards. It's this heat.
Look,
Speaking of Reed Richards.
Look at your man doing that fashion walk right there.
You can't even just.
Concerned. I was concerned with this being his only scene in the trailer. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro, this is the leader of the team, and you done gave like every other member a big scene. He walked in.
He can't even take the fate of the multiverse seriously, bro. That's why I don't like this guy, bro.
Austin Jake, we already confirmed that there's going to be a fight sequence between him and Nightcrawler. I believe it was the actor of Nightcrawler who was like saying,
that does explain it, because if he gets teleported, if they go to Wakanda, he gets teleported away with the Avengers, and they're in the X-Men universe. I guess,
I feel like Pedro Pascal's winning that fight, bro. I'll go on you.
Nightcrawler, no. To be fair, I feel like he can definitely beat Nightcrawler, but if Nightcrawler really just wants to kill him, he gets teleported around and stab him in the heart. He's gonna try. It's not gonna work, but he's gonna try.
Yeah, wait, Jake, we have seen him being stretched painfully before, so there is a limit to his stretching.
No, I mean like this read. Nah, this read got a dog in the
This
mouth.
read would definitely be smart enough to predict him trying to teleport. Wait,
Right.
told him to.
Mhm. Gotcha.
I ain't gonna lie, this picture is so funny. You got like transport just randomly
Doing their fashion walk, guys. Come on.
Nightcrawler's
Show
gonna
off
do
those
some.
jackets.
Nightcrawler's gonna do that some shit he did in X2, and then Reed's gonna like elastic his body, and then Nightcrawler's gonna like fucking hug his dick on his It's fucking
Tony,
get down.
I mean, Jake, they look like a fucking D&D party, and you got that one edgy dude in the back.
Mhm.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah.
They're like playing Baldur's Gate, and there's just that one guy to the side, like, hold on now. Why his armor so much better than ours?
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, guys, man, we made it almost an hour on this topic alone.
Yeah, let's
So
move.
you guys
We gotta
really-
move.
We've been waiting on this trailer for a year now. Okay,
I
damn.
know. And frankly, the next couple of topics aren't going to be as well topical as the first one. So there's that too. Let's
Also,
see.
if
Tev,
you
you
guys
think?
hear any like woo noises, it's because my fan is like right next to my phone. Because if you've been here before, you know that StreamYard doesn't like me using my phone because it's gonna overheat. That's why I'm just like, fan, be my savior today while I charge it.
See what we have to go through for you, audience. You know, so yeah.
I struggle for you.
We appreciate your suffering. So anyway, with that, let's move on to the next topic. Who wants to do the honors of this one?
They
Yo,
need
I
to
got
stop
it.
making live action
I
remakes.
got
They
this.
should
I
have
got
just
this.
made that animated sequel for.
Oh yeah,
We're
take
gonna-
your place. Go ahead.
We're gonna ruin Black empowerment again by having live action Princess and the Frog.
Oh god.
We're gonna ruin Louisiana again.
Bitch,
Big
I'm
Pony
not,
My
Town.
home
I'm
state.
not gonna fuck with you guys right now. If they pursue this, which they probably will, and it's gonna be the death of all four of us combined. If they do not cast like a South Asian actor to play Naveen, we're not doing it correctly. Because
Oh, you mean-
fun fact,
listen.
Naveen is not black.
I did not know that.
Oh, really?
He's not.
But
Didn't know
nah,
that.
listen.
I feel like they're gonna make him black.
Listen, Disney is coming to assault my hometown, okay, for this movie.
God.
And,
Okay?
New Orleans?
in the
That's
words of a great man, Disney politely invites you, and we publicly decline. We don't want to. We're not doing it.
Yes. Yes,
I'll-
Wish. I was born of the sea and I shall die by the sea. New Orleans was the day of my birth. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I was born in the fucking desert, and I'm still in the fucking desert. So
Yeah, bro, that Jesus.
Wait, Jake, how come you're not reading Rogue Sun? That's New Orleans' best hero right now,
Oh,
man.
and to quote a relative of mine, don't come back to this place. It's terrible. So,
No,
I don't think
I-
we ever told him. I don't think we ever told Jake that this was
Gotcha. But I might be shocking everybody here, but if they do make a live action Princess and the Frog
He's
movie,
watching it.
I'm watching. Like, hear me out, guys. I never actually saw the animated movie of Princess
go
and the
watch
Frog.
the animated version first.
No. Cryptid, don't
Yeah.
watch it. Cryptid, don't watch it. That's what we'll do. I watch the
Yeah.
anime series. I plan to watch this movie with my sister anyway. So
Yeah.
you don't watch this. You don't watch the animated movie till you see this, and then we'll do the review like that. Where you
Yeah, 'cause I
talk about
want-
this, and I'll tell you if it fails or if it completes the live action.
Yeah, because I want to give like a unique experience to somebody who can't base this off the original source material, you know.
Which
So
has been
how
which
does
was
that
me
factor
most
in?
of these Disney reviews we've been doing.
Oh wow. No, you've seen the previous animated movies before, Jake.
No, he didn't
Come
see
on.
Lilo and Stitch. Remember, we had a whole.
I was
thing
on
about-
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
I watched that. I forgot Snow White completely because it's a forgettable movie, so I watched that basically blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's why you gave more of a positive review of Lilo and Stitch. See, that's what I'm talking about, audience. Like, how would these movies feel to you if they weren't based on, if you didn't watch or grow up with the animated source material? You know?
I tell people this. I tell people all the time. I watched the anime movie after, and while I think the anime movie is ultimately better,
His answer was the same. I think he liked them both to run the same.
yeah, I like the both. I think the thing about the live action I liked more was the final act because I think Lilo and Stitch, the animated one, the final act is kind of a little messy, just a little messy.
Oh,
But I like both
Jake,
of them.
Speaking of the like the final like act of the animated Lilo and Stitch movie, they actually had to change it a little bit. Fun fact.
I remember
because
hearing
9/11
that. Yeah, I didn't think it was.
9/11.
I didn't think it was terrible. I just thought it was a little bit. It was kind of getting a little out of hand. I was like, you kind of losing me. Kind of losing me a little bit.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
can
yeah, it
see
was
why they put it in.
it was it was bad timing when Lilo Stitch was coming out, audience, for that final scene. So yeah.
Because of
Tevye.
9/11. Yeah.
Tevye is saying, I've been watching the original movies and it still holds up, and I don't get why this remake is even a thing.
It's because
Listen,
Disney
listen.
hates me specifically.
Respectfully, we're like 10 remakes in. If you're still asking why they're doing it, I don't know what to tell you because they're making money.
Yeah.
All
I
of them
thought
stuff
Moana
Snow White
2
had
was
done.
failing
All of them
in the
stuff what
box
Snow White did amazingly.
Snow White and Moana.
Yeah.
I thought
No,
Moana was
like-
doing awful from what I've been seeing.
Moana got
It's
messed
all
over because not
bomb.
only can The Rock not really act, but you just did a sequel to the animated series like a few months before.
Mhm. How much does Moana make, guys?
That's
let
all
me
I
look
heard.
that
That's all
up.
I heard. They did
Okay,
not
Yeah.
that's
want
bomb.
When it comes to this, my biggest fear, like Witch said, they're probably going to make Navita. They're probably going to make the Prince Black to go fully in with the theme. But it's also how they want to change and do the voodoo and the magical scenes.
That is also
because
thing that I'm
that stuff
has
has changed and perception of that stuff has changed.
Oh yeah. You're walking a thin line with that, audience, for that portrayal.
I
I'm
think-
just saying they should have just done that sequel series that they were planning on doing.
I think Lilo and Stitch is the only one that's come close to fixing my problem. But I think my problem with the live actions will always be, I don't mind live action. I think that's like, even as a kid, I remember watching cartoons like, I wonder how this would look if it was real. I think my problem is they don't capitalize on it being live action. They capitalize on it. They just try to make it like the animated version. And like you're watching My Little Mermaid, The Little Mermaid, My Little Mermaid, fuck.
My
The
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid, guys.
My Little Mermaid.
My Little
The Little
Mermaid. My Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. So you're watching that movie, and it doesn't look as colorful. It doesn't look colorful. It doesn't take advantage of the live action aesthetic we could be using or anything. Doesn't really take any creative risk. The way that animated version, it benefited a lot just because. I don't think the story was great, but the colors and the art and the animation was really good. You know, it was revolutionary. So you should be doing the same in live action. I think for Princess and the Frog, they need to find a way to do that. They need to find a way to revolutionize the game with the live action visuals. That's what they need to.
They're gonna be scared trying to see them do all these real life animals again.
That's also too. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not trying to see a giant
that's
fat crocodile and a little firefly, bro. I'm be honest with you.
Hey, do not diss my boy, my Firefly Ray. Okay, do not diss him.
He's
Don't diss
cool.
my
I'm just saying, I'm
Firefly.
not trying to see that as a realistic firefly.
Yeah.
Look, like I said, this
There you go.
didn't even need to be a thing.
No, unfortunately, we're getting stuff we never asked for. That's the life we live in, audience. You know, that's the era we're
To be
in.
fair,
Yeah.
To be fair,
Mhm.
I feel like we talked about this before, but I think that's the point though. When people like who ask for like people don't really ask for a lot of films that come out that you like.
Mhm.
This
what's-
movie might not be for us, but it might be good. It might be for somebody else. I'm not gonna tell them not to make it, but
You didn't ask for
if I don't like it,
Terminator
I'm not giving
2.
them money.
You didn't ask for Terminator 1 or 2, but you got them. All right.
Yep. I'm also gonna be curious of how they're going to animate the animals here, because like specifically when she turns to a frog, are they gonna go realistic or are they gonna go more accurate to the anime movie?
They
That's
hire
gonna be
actual Cajun people to do the Cajun accents, or are we gonna get another Gambit situation?
Those Cajuns.
No, they're
That-
probably gonna pull. They're probably gonna pull a Gambit.
if a person could be as authentic to the accent, go for it, I guess.
And you know what's funny? My biggest fear, Crypto, I think I've been thinking about this, is that they're gonna try to villainize Big Daddy, her white friend's father.
I do.
But why-
remember seeing
Lottie's father.
Lottie's father was a very good man in the movie. He saw her working her ass off to buy this place. He was just gonna buy it for her, even when her money got taken. He was just gonna do everything for her, but she wanted to earn it herself. That was the whole point. I don't want them to try to make him more
But in a
nuanced.
sense, he also did kind of help her out by helping
Yeah.
her buy the place. But you
He'd
know,
go there every
in a way
morning
that
to buy
makes sense-
food, despite not
in a way
having
that makes
to.
sense for Tiana, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he goes there every morning to buy food, even though he doesn't have to. The man's rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounds like
I want them to
because
change his character because they want to push.
Yeah, it sounds like the temptation will be too much for the writing staff to, go look at uh, that guy you're talking about and say like, okay, he's rich, he's Southern, it's easy to make him a bad guy, So,
If you really think about it, the real bad guys were those two fucking salesmen.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not
They
including
might.
Dr. Facilier, but that's a conversation for later.
Gotcha. But we'll see
Yeah.
how this handled. All I know is they definitely want to. They've been listening to all the feedback, audience. Like in case people haven't noticed, when it comes to the live action portrayals, they learned from Little Mermaid that okay, making the animal sidekicks look exactly how they look like in real life isn't the way to go. So let's make them a little bit more accurate to what they were in the animated series. And also, I'm sure there are other lessons that I'm just blanking on right now. So,
The real lesson
yeah.
is they shouldn't make this. They should have made the sequel Tiana series we were promised years ago, but they're not doing it.
No, the real lesson is people should stop going to the movies if they don't want these movies to be made. But they do. But now
Listen,
now you're
I
suffering.
want to go to the movies, but not to see these movies.
Yeah.
I think too many people take agency away from consumers. Consumers decide what gets made because money matters. Okay?
Watching, bro.
I'm thankful.
People love hate watching. What do I tell you?
All right.
I'm thankful I'm at the point in my life where
I can't hate on something properly if I don't see it.
That's true. That's true. That's what they told us back in 2016, and then people vote for it.
Audience, I'm thankful I'm at the point in my life where I can actually choose which movies to come out and not being forced to watch it as fast as possible now. So, yay.
To be fair, all our opinions about going to see it might change when we see a trailer.
Krypton, we learned that lesson right when we first started this podcast. That's the lesson that we learned. We don't have to talk about these movies.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the first trailer. If we not like it, we just won't talk about it. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Depends on the week. So anyway, guys, so okay, I think we spent enough time on this. You guys have any final thoughts before we move on?
No.
Gotcha.
I really worry about who they cast as Tiana because I feel like she's going to get a lot of shit regardless.
Louisianan and proud.
Just please don't let it be Zendaya. There, I said it. So
no, not Zendaya.
Let it be Zendaya
Love
only because
Zendaya,
fuck
but
Krypton.
Let me Zendaya.
If she is Zendaya, we're gonna cast someone randomly Tom Holland. Okay?
No. But Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet as the prince.
Gotcha.
Don't manifest that. Don't manifest that shit.
Gotcha. But anyway, with that, audience, let's move on to the next topic. So, I'm bringing this up.
Cryptid.
Okay. Are the Simpsons bringing back Apu? Okay. Yeah. As the one person here who actually who still watches the Simpsons, I wouldn't say every new episode that's coming out, but I've been fairly up to date on certain things. It also helps the fact that my best friend is a huge Simpsons fanatic, so he knows everything about the Simpsons and what's going on right now. So I asked him about this, and he said, "Oh yeah, they for the first time since he got canceled, Simpsons decided to put a picture of him on their Twitter page. So now that's leading everybody to believe, like, oh my God, are they actually bringing the Apu back? Because I think Apu was really the Rolling Stone that started this whole trend of yes, now people want it to be required that diverse characters should only be voiced by people of that same community.
God forbid, Cryptid. Oh God forbid, that's what we want.
But no, a lot of people like.
I think it's fine for like new roles, but you're saying someone's been doing this role for like 20 years, and you just take it away from them because the winds have changed. I think that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing that when it comes to doing that, it's really been like a toss up as to whether it worked or not. Because I know they did the same thing with like Dr. Hibbert in The Simpsons. They got the guy who played.
They changed the voice actor for Marshmallow and Bob's Burgers, and no one gave a shit about that.
Well, I never watched Bob's Burgers, so I can't really say anything on that. But yeah, I want to use.
I think the problem with Apu is that Apu's actor doesn't sound like the new actor doesn't sound anything like the old actor. When you do like Marshmallow and Cleveland, they're at least trying to sound like him. Apu's actor sound like a totally different person. Like, who the fuck was this?
Well, no, they don't have a new person playing Apu. The
Who the fuck
original,
am I thinking of?
yeah, the original. Oh wait, are you talking about Marge Simpson, the voice actress?
I might have been. Oh yeah, we didn't talk
Okay.
about it too. Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay, yeah. Look, audience, I think it would have been more. The fans would have been more happier if, like, let's say the voice actors chose to retire on their own accord, because a lot of those characters who originally voiced Simpsons characters, they've actually been retiring as of late. I know that happened with Milhouse and Martin Prince, right? The voice
The
actors
Simpsons will
gave
end if all the Simpsons retire. By the way, the dude already said that.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure Marge is going to be the first to go because, yikes! I know this is all by her choice. She still wants to voice Marge, but just hearing her lines nowadays, it almost sounds like it's painful for her to say it. Um, like imagine trying to talk like this. Oh, my sisters and Penny and Summer are going to be coming over. Like, imagine talking like that for 30 years. Audience. So yeah,
Never
but
do that again. Scripted.
I know
Never do that.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that ever again. Imagine me having to do that for 30
Yeah,
years.
so
Which
don't ever do that again.
gotcha.
Yeah, I know. So
But
that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
never do that again, Krypton.
Okay, I'll listen to Witch for that. Audience, you heard me there.
Never do that.
But
Never do that shit again.
Gotcha. The only time I've seen this this whole changing of a voice actor doing well for a character that really elevated them was when they did it with the Bumblebee Man, because they did something unique where they actually casted the voice actor who did the Spanish dubbing of Homer Simpson down in South America to come and voice the Bumblebee Man. I'm like, that's actually really smart. That's actually really clever. I mean, I don't know if they do dubbing down in India for The Simpsons, but I mean, could they possibly do the same thing and get the voice actor who dubs the Homer Simpson to do Apu? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the guy who got famous for doing that whole The Problem with Apu documentary, even he wasn't happy that they got rid of Apu, but it's like, what did you think was going to happen, seriously, what did you think was going to happen to the character, yeah, I'm sure if they do bring back Apu, that's going to generate some views, because whatever side you were on that whole controversy, you're going to want to come and watch to see how they handle him in the modern adaptation, So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, my best friend also did meet Hank Azaria, and he completely fanboyed out, So yeah. Okay, you guys have any final thoughts before we move on?
No, because this wasn't our topic.
Okay.
It was cryptid time.
Okay. Now let's go to One Piece time with Austin. Go ahead, man. What? You posted this topic on Hot Topics, man?
Yeah, but you watch One Piece too.
Okay, so I'll announce it.
I didn't.
One Piece surpasses 1 billion viewing hours.
Yeah, so
Impressive.
the reason why it was a big deal, because you remember there was a drop from season 1 to season 2, and people kept trying to make it like it was the biggest deal. I want you to know it was only a 9% drop. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, compared to
for example, most Netflix shows drop off like 49% by the season 2.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's funny you should mention that, because I'm pretty sure I saw some videos make a headline about that happening with something like Avatar, where it took like a over 40% drop off in season 2 from the audience.
Yeah.
So
that's most shows. And that's why a lot of Netflix shows immediately get canceled after season 1. They're like, oh, they did so well, it's probably the best we're gonna be able to do. Fuck it. And they just don't think that you want.
See the power and the liability of a number one audience, So, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad it's still doing numbers. I mean, I feel like it's deserved. I mean, the quality is still there with the One Piece live action show. So,
I feel like it was important to talk about, mainly because, like we said, with Avatar being its main comparison, and Avatar not doing it well, It really just shows if the difference of just fandom, but also the difference of the people behind the scenes. Because One Piece, while they're trying their best to tell the same story, they're also doing their own way to make it unique, a unique experience for even people who read the manga. Avatar is doing that, but they're doing it like the worst way possible. In the same way. So they're trying to do the same results, but they're getting there in like the worst possible ways you could at a time.
Yeah. Avatar, the live action one, it's pretty much Frankensteining episodes and forcing them to join together. And it's kind of ironic because, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the creator of One Piece, Oda, he has a big involvement in live action One Piece, right? And when you look at something like Avatar, the creators walked out.
Yeah, that we talked. I think we talked about that when it first happened. That should have told you everything you need to know about how much respect they're going to put on this show. And the same thing like House of Dragons right now. George R. R. Martin, he liked season 1, but when season 2 came around, he realized y'all really just gonna fuck my stuff up. He straight up told everyone, "I'm telling you, this is not my work. I'm not affiliated with this. When it comes out being bad, y'all end up hating like Game of Thrones. It is what it is. I'm warning y'all right now."
Yep. So he got away squeaky clean.
I think the only time a creator hated their adaptation of their work and it was good is literally Stephen King in The Shining.
Really?
He hated it so bad he made his own version scripted.
Jeez, I thought you were going to say Alan Moore.
I'd be forgetting about Alan Moore. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look him up and how much he hates the comic industry audience. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That should tell you a lot about how the creators felt about One Piece and Avatar, you know. So, it also doesn't hurt the fact that when you look at something like One Piece, a lot of the actors there, they do want to actually wear the attire that their characters.
Yeah, they're going out their way to do the outfit, even when the Netflix people don't ask them to. Like the Nami actress goes out their way to do even like the just straight bikini scenes and stuff.
Yeah,
just for the sake of that's what you wore in the scene, so I'm gonna wear that. Yeah. The skirt, like all everything.
Skirts, yeah. You know, I mean, that is the character you signed up for after all, you know. I mean, it kind of reminds me of when they did Cowboy Bebop. I know the actresses who was playing the female character there, she openly did not want to wear the clothing that her character was wearing from the anime, and she kind of was like rubbing it in fans' faces. But hey, I mean that show got canceled afterwards, so I mean that should say a lot, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, audience. I'm sure, like, I'm not expecting the actress who plays Nami to full on wear her time skip attire, you know, if it ever gets to that point.
You'll wear the opening theme, and then they'll just change to like the show. Every episode they do a different. One Piece has a lot of covers, and each squad has like their own unique outfit. Oda has been with over like 25 years. So I feel like the first episode she will wear it, and then she'll just keep doing that, which they've been doing for every season so far. Yeah, where it's a different cover outfit.
Yep. There you go. That's fan service in a good way, you know. So there's that. But more franchises to take their notes when it comes to how One Piece was handled. So yeah. Anyway, guys, you have any final thoughts on this before we move on?
No, Wish doesn't care, sadly.
Nope.
You're not into One Piece.
Peace.
Okay. But anyway, audience, with that, let's move on to the next topic. Jake, your boy.
The guy who Krypton hates on for something he didn't do is joining Superman.
He screwed over my boy Robbie, Jake. Come on, that's what he did.
No, I hate him too.
Cobra Kai.
No. I'm saying you were hating on Robbie for something he didn't say in the Discord. I was like, he didn't say that all you hate him. Anyway, Robbie
I hate him because they called Batman a fascist.
But he didn't do that. His uncle did.
And they suffered rightly. They suffered rightly. That movie suffered rightly for that audience.
Because he had an opinion about a guy he didn't know who's an asshole anyway.
Yes, fuck you too. And people can get mad that Ironheart reasonably said that if Tony did not have his father and all the resources he had as a kid, he probably would not be able to build stuff he could. Then I can be mad at him for doing that.
I just think the internet is soft. That's all he told me. The internet is like,
You
no.
hate you can't say that, but also hate Reed Richards, right?
Yeah, but I'm joking around when I'm saying that. People are like,
we don't believe you.
Robbie, right? Robbie is Luvio's joining the Superman team.
The Superman sequel, yeah.
Which is basically just it's basically just the Justice Society movie. All right, let's just be real.
Yeah.
This is a rumor, and I don't know how I feel because it's because they're big. I mean, if your biggest point with Superman was that there's so many heroes here, and we while we're getting to know Superman a little bit, well, we're not getting a lot of 1v1 moments with him that you will like. This movie's not fixing that because they just keep hiring. We keep learning more and more people in this film.
I don't think I have a problem if they had the last movie.
It doesn't help the fact that a lot of characters. Remember, a lot of these characters
movie, you're mad that all these other heroes were in the film. Then yes, this does not help.
No, I'm saying because the way they handled it in the last movie to me was fine. Superman was always the focal point of the action. He was the determining factor of every fight. A lot of his problems was because not because he couldn't win the fight. It was mainly just because he had to do something else during the fight, except for the last one where he actually did need help.
No, but except for that bullshit one where he's watching them fight and then things destroying buildings. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm sad. I don't want to hear that."
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, well, they got it.
I'm gonna put my shoe on very slowly, and I'm gonna talk to Lois. I don't care about this interdimensional imp that's fucking up my city.
They got it. No,
but I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? He can't get the pieces he gives, and then be like, "Well, today's y'all day. I got this." Okay?
I think the Superman movie. He's always the centerpiece of every action scene, except for the one Austin pointed out. He's always the one figuring out how to solve the problem. Everyone kind of revolves around him. The world really did revolve around him in that film. I think the way James Gunn handled it was unique. Now, if you would have told me all these heroes were going to be a thing in back in the what do I want to say 2014? This is like a 2014 superhero movie, and he said there was 9 different heroes. I'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. But I think James Gunn found a way to make it work in Superman, so I don't really mind as long as Superman's still the focal point.
I do in the sense of that was fine because that was the Superman movie, but this is the Superman Elects movie, and then you got Mr. Rip, who's also a character that we know Games doesn't want to do more with, and then that means also be another person who has to take the Mr. Terrific role of I want people to get used to this audience, so I'm gonna have to like this character. So I had to do him a scene. He's gonna get a circle fucking camera scene.
Well, I have two things for that. I have two things for that. One, is it still the Superman movie? Because Lex got demoted. It's now just called Superman Man of Tomorrow. It's not Man of Tomorrow.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a Superman and Lex movie.
Okay, yeah. I felt like Lex had about it. But anyway, I guess the way I would equate this is to Superman and Batman Public Enemies, where there were a plethora of heroes and villains in that film, but it was still about Superman and Batman. So I would probably.
I agree, but I agree with that, but that's not the people doing that's not doing this. So I'm doing it with James Gunn's style. Right. So if James Gunn's style, Lex and Superman are going to eat up most of the time, and that's fine.
Right.
But Mr. Terrific was a big character last movie. That means he's going to be a bigger character in this movie. Right. So he's going to take up more screen time. But also means someone has to take that new role of, I want to introduce the audience to a new hero, and I want this new hero to be popular. So someone else has to take that former Mr. Terrific role and be that. Right. And then you have all the other heroes that's going to be standing around to complain or cry when shit goes down because they won't be able to do shit. So it's just a lot of people for this film that clearly needs the main two guys. That's all I'm saying.
It also doesn't help the fact that a lot of these characters that they're dumping onto this film, they originally were supposed to be in other series and other TV shows that ended up getting canned. So now it's let's dump them on the Superman sequel.
I guess to be fair, if Brainiac is the villain and it's really all hands on deck, I kind of feel that it's the time where you can kind of shove a bunch of people in. I don't know how you would do a there's always the problem in a Superman show, let alone a movie. If Superman is fighting world-ending threats and they're there for a long period of time, where are the other superheroes? I guess that is kind of gonna be my question.
But that's what I mean in this sense now, because you also have his sister on other shit now.
Right.
how many people you need to fight. How big is this Brainiac, your second movie threat, really going to be?
Yeah,
and then be like, oh, the third movie's going to be Darkseid. Like, is the third movie going to be Darkseid at this point?
Right. Maybe it's going to be War World, and maybe that's where Superman has to go to a different planet and fight.
That should be. He just showed here. The final fight should be on the ship. It should be on Earth.
We'll see what happens. The fact that we're talking mostly about Superman as opposed to the guy who's actually on the screen right now.
I didn't watch this fucking movie. I can't tell you anything about this.
I mean, he was. I remember it being fine. He was fun. It was fun.
I had no interest in this film or his character.
I'll say this about Blue Beetle, right? Despite them doing something incredibly stupid in the marketing, they did something at least that was pretty smart, which is make this movie like ambiguous as to what universe this is from. So so you could basically say the whole movie took place in James Gunn's universe because, like, hey, there's nothing in the movie that stated, oh, this was from the Zack Snyder universe. Oh, this was from the James Gunn universe. No,
but that's the thing though. With this, he clearly James Gunn already showed his bias that he don't give a fuck. He'll just change the scene like he did with his Suicide Squad.
Right. But this one is, but there isn't going to be. But you can watch Blue Beetle and not really care about that. Like, there's no scene that would have to be changed to my memory.
Nope, not whatsoever. The only thing they say was Batman existed in that universe. So,
and he exists in this universe.
You want me to believe that this Batman's a fascist?
No, it's just like the uncle being an idiot. Like, if you watch the movie, the context of the joke.
Thank you for saying that, Jake. Okay,
the context of the joke. The context of the joke was that the uncle is a conspiracy nut about Batman. Oh, not even about Batman, just in general. He's not all together there. That was the joke.
It's fine. I just want to know. I just want to know.
All right. Well, for some reason,
we don't know anything about this Batman.
It's just crazy to me that despite the fact that even in the trailer it's framed as a joke, people took that so seriously for some fucking reason.
We don't know anything about this Batman. He could be a fascist. Tell me, what do you know about Batman?
No, it was worse back then. It was worse back then because the only Batman he could have been talking about was what was it? The Batman in Snyder's verse.
He was fascist. He was the fascist.
Well, if you agree with the vibe, but he was clearly joking. Joking.
Jake, we've seen characters destroyed for lesser jokes than that bad. You know,
because I said it before. People on the internet are too soft for fiction. I think they're too soft for fiction.
I'm just saying, if we don't know anything about this Batman, he could legit be a fascist this time. Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Jake should wear a shirt saying Batman is not a fascist. There you go. Let that be the moral of the story.
I'm gonna wear a shirt saying if you take a joke in a trailer seriously, you're stupid. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't know what to tell you. It's clearly a joke.
Since Blue Beetle bombed in the box office, man, are you calling all those people stupid for not watching it?
Because of that one joke, then people are stupid, okay? It's one thing not to like the movie.
No, to be fair, it was slightly that joke. But it's also the fact that just like people are tired of the company superhero films.
I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm just like, don't tell me it was a joke.
This was for a hero of
killing joke, audience. Killing joke.
This was a hero of that certain community, and they came through for their guy. That's all I can say.
Right.
I just gotta say, Hispanics did not come and save this movie, audience. So I was in that theater and I did not notice any Hispanics there. So just saying.
No. If you don't care about your own heroes, what do you want me to do? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, any final thoughts on this before we move on?
I hope he makes a joke.
Just say so. That's all I'm saying.
I hope he makes a joke again. I hope he tells Superman. I'll be looking at Superman. He's like, I heard Batman's a fascist. Like, I hope he says it. I
want to be the post-credit scene. I want to look Superman dead night. Like, please tell me.
I don't have any notes. I've been too busy looking at what I can bring through TSA.
Gotcha. No, Jake. Jake just wants to have a scene where Blue Beetle goes to Superman and says, "You're a Nazi."
I hope so. I don't believe that Blue Beetle would not say that. Okay, we all know that.
I hope he does. At this point, I would hope that the grown people watching the trailer are
Jake,
gonna be grown enough to say he's joking. He's
No.
clearly not being
No,
joking.
I seen. Go ahead, which.
Jake, no. I don't think Blue Beetle would call Superman a Nazi or a fascist, but you can't bring a Samsung Galaxy 7 on a plane. Fun fact.
That's cool. That's cool. That's very cool.
Look,
There you
Jake,
go.
I seen James Gunn legit argue now that whether you make Wonder Woman's origin her out of clay or her a Zeus daughter does not change her character. Okay, he can make Batman a fascist.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, can't believe what I'm
If
hearing.
you don't
on.
understand why you take away really one of the most iconic origins of all time and then make her a generic ass demigod, and you don't think that's such a problem, I don't tell you. Okay,
Right.
he can make that. This guy can make Batman a fascist in my brain.
Oh, wow. Okay. Trigger
If
words
Superman's
aside.
parents can basically be what they are in this film, he can make Batman a fascist.
There you go. There.
Okay. Did y'all get your trigger words out of your system already, guys? Did you? You feel better now?
But watch this.
No,
Batman's
because I
gonna
want to
come
move
out
on from
and
this damn
Batman's
topic.
opening scene gonna be him, Elon Musk. I guarantee you.
There you go. Bruce Wayne
It's
on
gonna be
Elon
Bruce
Musk.
Wayne and Elon Musk for making a tag teaming a Tesla.
There you go.
Gotcha. But all right,
He's just
audience.
Elon Musk is Robin.
Gotcha. All right, then, audience. With that, let's
Two
move on to the
50-year-olds
next
wanting to play
topic.
around with superheroes.
Okay, we're done with the media news, audience. Now we're moving on to comic news.
It is because of her
well,
anniversary.
Yes.
Can we talk about? Wait, hold on. I like how. Okay, guys. I know we shat on Mary Jane these past couple years, but to celebrate her character, we gave you a 16th anniversary comic
With Spider-Man,
We know you
Spider-Man
hate
in the
everything about her.
background, Jake.
Thanks, Marvel.
Spider-Man.
I watch our anniversary comic where we celebrate years of trying to make her look like a complete unhinged asshole to Peter, so you don't like her. And now we're gonna stop 60 years later after breaking them up, after spending a year bringing them together and then breaking them up again, and then just making her unlikable for another additional couple years. We're gonna celebrate the history of Mary Jane just together, you and me, guys. Like, what the fuck?
And a glimpse of what we have in store for her in the future,
Right.
which is
Wait.
departed from Spider-Man.
Right.
Yay!
Wow.
Wow.
Why aren't you buying the book? I don't understand. I thought you liked Mary Jane.
Yeah. You know, she's separated from Spider-Man now. She's her own independent woman.
Right.
Even though our variant covers have her in Spider-Man themed attire. So yeah.
No, we're still using that tagline she used for Spider-Man that y'all done make her use on everybody else now. So it's not
Right.
even special anymore.
Yep. She doesn't even deserve to have the jackpot on it. Look, if you notice, it just says "Face it, Tiger." That's it.
Face it, Tiger. I'm done.
It's not getting any better than this. It's not getting better than this.
Face it, Tiger.
But regardless, Marvel decides we're going to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Mary Jane. Are you guys getting sick and tired of these anniversaries?
There's like a kid who's bullied you in high school all year relentlessly, and then on your birthday, like, hey, sport, I got you a gift. I got you. It's like, okay.
I know, right? Pin-up variant covers can only put you on life support for so long, audience. You know. But now I'm just like saying, like, yeah, is everybody just getting tired of these anniversary comics at this point? You know. Like, it used to be a big thing when it was at a quarter anniversary, you know, the 50th anniversary or the 75th anniversary. Now it's like, okay, it's a 60th anniversary, that green light anniversary comic with a bunch of variants, you know?
Every 10 years to show the character's longevity, but then they started skipping some heroes. So it's like, what was the point?
Yeah.
You're telling me that Nova and Moore did not deserve them, but Mary Jane did?
Dude, the fact that Marvel decides the fact that Marvel decided we're going to be celebrating the Muppets anniversary of Marvel should say a lot.
Did they skip Namor's anniversary?
I would be lucky if I could get my 50th anniversary of Alpha Flight comic, dude.
Yeah, I know. At this point, since they're scraping out everything,
they'll rather shit on Mary Jane than give you something to be happy about.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the variant covers are going to probably make money out of this, so it is what it is. What do you guys think is going to be the next thing they celebrate? The next anniversary comic they celebrate at this point?
At this point, I garbage. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Celebrate
Yeah.
10 years of garbage made out of Spider-Man comics that we have made for the past 10 years. All right.
Didn't they celebrate?
let's
Didn't they
see.
celebrate?
What might get you all 60 years of Jarvis? That guy who hasn't been in Marvel a long time. That Butler, remember him? Yeah, that's 60 years. He
Didn't
inspired
they
AI. You like?
Didn't they celebrate Rocket Raccoon's anniversary? I forgot. Like,
I think it
Yeah.
was him and group together. To be fair.
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. It's hard to keep track at this point since Marvel's just really just going overblown with these anniversary comics at this point. You know,
No, don't worry, Chris. Don't forget, we got Darkhawk's anniversary. Him and Night Thrasher.
Oh,
No, Nova,
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
get yours.
I know, but
10 years of Dan Slott anniversary cover.
That was news as well. I thought we had news that they were doing a Nova show, but I didn't bring it up because I just don't believe them at this point.
No.
nah, they're just throwing.
We done
things
talked
to see
about this so
what
many
sticks.
times, and them talking about they want to do Nova, and it just never came into anything.
Austin, with the budget you have to get for a space show like Nova, man, they don't want to have to gamble on that since like they want
You
they
don't
want
really
be
need to
hushed by
though.
everything, you know?
They're like regardless, just like Green Lantern, it would just be space cop stuff. So you can have him land on planets for episodes. He don't have to be just traveling space fighting the whole time. He's a space
Gotcha.
cop.
No,
At least
not
just don't
true.
have it on the planet. That's my problem with Green Lantern. Don't tell me most shows on Earth. I don't want to see Earth. Just have an alien planet.
Gotcha. But this won't be the last time we talk about Nova because that's going to be the last topic tonight. But anyway, you guys
Why
have
did
called
you
off?
spoil it?
Okay.
Yeah, why
It's
you do
on
that,
the list.
asshole? You're evil.
It's on the list. I
I know
post
it's
this,
on
guys.
the list,
We
but
don't read the
still.
list. You think we're
I
professional?
Yeah.
I post
So,
all the
sorry,
topics
audience.
on our private,
Now you'll have to live in anticipation
Discord.
of a topic you have no idea of our opinions on. That's so crazy.
Okay.
That was such a spoiler.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway, with any final thoughts before we move on, guys?
Look, Chris, you see how under Mary Jane's dress is all the Spider-Man supporting cast that most of them she doesn't even talk to.
I know.
Are we gonna get her opinions on Harry, who she hasn't talked to in like years?
Oh, and she's not wearing the Venom costume here, audience. She's looking like the supermodel that everybody likes her as. Wow. So Tevius. Oh yeah, we finally got Tevius' opinion. I have no hope for Mary Jane's one shot.
I feel like he fell asleep and only woke up because he started talking about Mary Jane.
I know. But anyway, guys, with that, we should probably move on to the next topic. So, okay, I got this one. So, X-Men and Avengers originally planned to have an
Did
event.
we not talk about this?
No, but it was scrapped for Avengers Armageddon.
I thought we talked about this. I thought the whole point was. I thought we talked about this. I promise I thought we did.
I don't think so. But no, like
we did probably, but maybe I knew about
Okay.
this a lot longer than we had.
yeah,
but-
there was
Yeah, DNX was supposed to be an Avengers event, and they got played by fans 4, so Armageddon can happen.
Yeah, because what I got from the article was that it was mainly because the writer of Avengers and X-Men, Jed McKay, left, so they couldn't really do the crossover. You know, I mean, with the MCU synergy that comics want to go with, like it kind of would have made sense to make a crossover between the two in time for Doomsday. But
It's not
yeah,
even that, but I wouldn't even say it's that. Anytime they have a writer write 2 books, he always does crossovers.
oh yeah, that's true. Also, another thing I wanted to add to this, because like on the same article, right, we did get an interview with Chip Zdarsky about Avengers Armageddon, and yeah, he did state that he had no intention of making his story an event. As a matter of fact, yeah, you know,
We
his
do
Captain
that.
America runs the event.
Yeah.
Which
Anyone
I-
don't
that's-
know, if you weren't reading Captain America time, Captain America had a clearly set up story about him fighting other captains of other nations and stuff. And then randomly they changed and they brought in S.H.I.E.L.D. and all this other shit. Like, it was very clear that Marvel told him, hey, this is a good idea. Write this longer.
Yeah, we saw that one scene of Red Hulk putting the American flag in Liberia. Let's make an event about that. Tevye is saying, when did he leave? Jim McKay left. Yeah, right around the end of his Avengers and X-Men run.
Whenever Avengers, remember he got off X-Men when that new era started. Wherever just happened, X-Men United. He got off right before that,
Yeah.
and then he got off Avengers the moment it ended.
Gotcha. But
So
yeah, going back to
he had no hope to write this crossover.
That's true. Yeah, but going back to what Chip Zdarsky said, like this is something I wanted to bring up like tomorrow when I talk about Captain America and Avengers Armageddon, because it does not feel like an event. It just feels like a story arc, really, of Captain America, right? I mean, maybe you should have just made a crossover between Captain America and Avengers, which, funny enough, you look at that numbering in Armageddon Assembled, right, audience? They put the Avengers Legacy numbering on that. So, I mean, it just feels like an Avengers story.
Yeah, no, it is, but it's the same way. Like, No Surrender was an event, but also a story arc.
Yeah.
That's the approach they're going with.
Okay, I could see it more in that light in that case, you know. But yeah, here's what it is. A lot of the characters that Chip set up. Yeah, you could definitely see the point where they completely scrap. He completely had to scrap all his ideas and plans for them. We'll talk about when we talk about David Colton tomorrow, audience, because yikes. Oh man, such a disappointment. But yeah, here's what it is. Is anybody upset that we didn't get any MCU synergy in the comics?
Stop saying MCU synergy. Like anytime a writer has 2 books, he don't do that. They do that all the time.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like,
if it would have been MCU synergy, this would have been MCU synergy.
Yeah, I mean, to have a storyline with the Avengers and X-Men colliding in time for the movie.
No, Doctor Doom wasn't involved in that. Doctor Doom's in this.
We just had a Doctor Doom event. Well, last year.
And you got another one now. You know why? Because Cap, who has damn near nothing to do with Doctor Doom, is in hell with Doctor Doom. Having Doctor Doom fight his girlfriend, by the way.
Yep. Look at that, audience.
Drama counselor Steve Rogers. That's what's happening right now.
Audience, they want to bring fairness and equality in hell, audience. That's what Doctor Doom wants to do. Yay! In hell. Okay, let's move on.
It's Mephisto's house, all right? It's not that bad.
Gotcha. All right, then, audience, let's move on. Unless you have any final thoughts, Austin.
No.
Okay. All right, let's move on. So, all right, now we're talking about the last topic of the night. So, Sam Alexander returns as Nova along with the 10 rings.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was like, this is not Nova I want to talk about.
But he is the best Nova for me.
This is I want to do this topic first because the reason I brought it here, the reason I brought it up, is because not only Sam's coming back, but it's out of all the people been begging for Sam for years. If this book did not sell well, this is y'all fault. Y'all been begging for this dude. Y'all been talking about that broke up my trilogy. It was supposed to be him, Miss Marvel and Miles at the main force going forward and shit. And it's like anytime y'all had a chance to like talk about Sam, y'all denied. So if this book one shot fails, we know Marvel's thing now that each book has a set number, and you fall under number, your book's get canceled. And you want this character to stay, you want this book to do, you need to buy it.
An audience, you can't just buy the number 1 because as Lancelot stated,
you gotta keep buying it.
Yep. Marvel will look at the sales numbers of issues number 2 and 3 to determine if the book continues, you know, because anybody could just pick up a number 1. So so Sam Alexander's coming back. How long has it been since we've seen Sam? Like, dang, it's been a while.
A minute.
Literally the end of Avengers 2015. That's long it's been.
Yeah. The end of his Champions era, audience, you know. So
2016. There you go. Damn.
Yep. Man. I mean, Marvel tried to bring back Richard Rider, but apparently his book didn't sell that much.
Well, to be fair, that whole event got canceled. To be fair,
yeah, the whole event. I mean, for somebody who's not a Nova fan, audience, I gotta say that last Richard Rider Nova book, it was awesome. Just unfortunately, that whole the whole aftermath of that space event got canned due to low sales. So yeah.
But
So I guess
my biggest
Marvel's
thing
like,
with his book, the reason I brought this up,
Yeah.
my biggest thing with his book is because he's going after the 10 rings and the Mandarin, the original 10 rings.
wow.
And so it's like,
that's
does
out of
that mean we're
nowhere.
bringing the Mandarin back finally? And if you are, why are you doing it in a Nova book?
You know, if they're going to bring the Mandarin back, they kind of have to give a reincarnation of the Mandarin to, you know, for more modern
You really
times,
don't.
you
They
know?
already changed his character. He's not the stereotype that people cry so much about. He hasn't been that in fucking years. Last time we saw him, he was a businessman in a suit.
Okay. Well, no, they want they want to wipe the slate more clean, Austin. So, if you're
And you
saying
can't
why
make him
Marvel?
Shang-Chi's father because you already did the stupid ass 10 bands and all that other shit. And the Shang-Chi, you can't undo that now. It's too late.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Tevye saying why Marvel voices for Nova? Is what it is.
Because
you
the
know?
voices
Isn't Nova,
is about
isn't
voices
Sam
is,
Alexander like half Latino, or am I tripping?
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
is.
saying. That's the only reason he's here.
Yep. Oh wait, this
I
is
don't
a
know why you're
voices
making a
comic?
voices issue when you're trying to make it
Oh,
a starting
God.
event. But
Oh god.
he is a voices character, yes.
No, it's because that's the only way they ever show diversity with their characters is if they put them in a voices book.
Sad.
I almost
sad.
feel like that. I
Tell me
almost
I'm
feel
wrong.
like that's a. I almost feel like that's a red flag for Sam at this point. Like if you say like, oh, he's coming back, but it has to be for a voices comic. I'm like, really? Because that just shows me you're not going to get an actual talented writer to be writing this book. You don't want to just get somebody who's in the community to write this book, which won't be right at this point. You know, like, well, it is what it is. Maybe this, who knows, audience, maybe this might be the one Marvel's Voices Hispanic issue that I actually like, because I've never liked any single one of them in all the years I've been reading comics, audience. So,
It's because
no,
they don't really try to teach you anything about the culture or what the culture affects the character a lot of times. It just be, oh yeah, he's here. He just happens to also be this race. So here it is. Like, well, damn.
Look
I
at
want
the
to learn
community
something.
that
What does being
look at-
Latino mean to Miles?
look at the community in this character's world. You know, look at someone like Robbie Reyes and how important the Latin community was to him. I read his origin book, and he was struggling as a teenager, taking care of his little brother. The community
That will always
did
be
not
funny.
come
You
and
can't
help him.
retcon a character into caring, okay? The character didn't give a fuck. you
Yeah,
can, like,
the
Moon Knight
community.
is Jewish, yes. But outside of, like, 5 panels, he does not bring it
Yeah,
up a lot.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
act like it's the biggest part of his character randomly now because you want brownie
Mhm.
points.
Wait,
That's
Mhm.
kind of
who are you
fucked up
talking
then.
about?
Moon Knight.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
it is
Moon Knight
important
being
his
Jewish is
backstory.
fine. But if you want you want to randomly act like, oh yeah, actually I do all this stuff Jewish stuff. I do this, I do that. Like, no, you don't, bro. I've been reading you for 20 years.
yeah. He knows everybody in the community, you know, because they all trade numbers. No, that's not how it works, you know. Oh yeah, no. Tevye saying technically it was his little sister. Oh yeah, she had a Nova helmet for a time. But if they can't get out Sam Alexander right, what hope do you have for his little sister? You know, so that's just the way I see
I mean,
it.
he's right.
What's the hope for any of these fucking characters, dude?
That's true. That's true. But I'll give my $5 to my community, and I guess I'll buy this comic and talk about it because
I already
why
pre-ordered
not?
it too. I'm going to buy it. Well, I haven't pre-ordered, but I already got it planned at my place that the guy's going to put a copy aside for me so I can get it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I don't think Sam should be punished because what you're doing to him. Sam is Nova as a character, I think always needs to exist, and Sam's the only Earth-based Nova. It'd be like having the Green Lantern Corps and not having any human Green Lantern. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. Yep, that's true.
I don't need him to be on the Avengers or something, but I need him to at least be active and around.
Oh wait, I just thought of something. Wait, are they still going to keep the continuity of what happened with Richard Rider? Because remember, Richard Rider is literally the only Nova left, and he has the world mind in his helmet.
To be fair to that, Sam's power and everything with his helmet has always been not connected to that.
Oh, okay. So
that's the only reason Sam's around. It's just because his helmet has its own unique power source that's stuck to the helmet, and he's not connected to the world mind.
Okay, if whoever's going to be writing this comic, if you want to prove to me that you are studying up on your source material, you better be acknowledging that with him.
And you know
So,
what? And you know what? To add on to this whole thing, Marvel, you should let me write a North Star book. Thank you.
Yeah.
there you go, audience. There
And
you
let
go.
me
Yeah,
let me make Wild Child queer, please and thank you.
we
How?
seen
Don't
you
worry
hire
about it.
people. We seen you hire people straight off Twitter. We thought you hired
Mhm.
someone randomly off Twitter to write Ironheart. Let Witch write North Star.
Let me write my faves, please.
And let me write Captain America, Marvel. Just
I
saying,
don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that, but
But
we'll see.
yeah.
Let me
But yeah,
write.
that's my
Let me
big.
write a North Star and a Wild Child book. Separate
Mhm.
separate books, but let me write it.
I'm glad you brought up Robbie because that's my biggest fear with Nova. Robbie, people don't remember when Jason Aaron started writing Robbie. He just made Robbie a random, regular ass Ghost Rider, and that was the problem.
Yep.
And that's my biggest fear with Nova coming back. I feel like they might generic size him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, as popular he was, I guess he wasn't popular enough to keep around. And clearly, if they decide to do Nova, Sam Alexander, this new show, then he's probably going to end up being a more regular Nova than what he especially was.
I guess that's the writer's way of making them easier to write for other people. Is what it is. Let's see to do. Tell me.
So,
Oh,
long story short, this is
saying,
a mixed bag. We're hoping for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Yep, Tevye saying, "Let me write Mayday Parker Spider Girl." You know what? Marvel make that happen. So yeah. Anyway, guys, any final thoughts on this before we close the night out?
No, let Witch go to sleep.
I gotta go dye my hair.
That's even worse.
Good luck with that.
It won't take
Good
long.
luck with that. But anyway, audience, thank you for joining us. Thanks for everybody who participated in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up if you can. That'll be really appreciated. And give us a comment if you can as well.
And I'll
why
see y'all
not?
next week.
And remember, Doom is watching you sleep.